Hey everybody, I am reporting live from Washington University as the media is in full force here, pre-debates. Wow, I've been here since about 7 a.m. this morning with parts of the Trump campaign, and first of all, I feel a little bit like I'm already in the devil's lair on campus because all these students, of course, have been indoctrinated into voting for Hillary Clinton. They have no clue. But the media here is just, they are completely bashing Trump. It is unbelievable. And actually it is believable. You guys know that. It's just been so predictable. And in case you don't know, my statements that I made to the press this morning was basically that I really don't care what Donald Trump said 11 years ago. And that I continue to support him because we need to have a candidate for president and someone in the White House who is going to stick to the issues. And that's what we need to do in these next few weeks to come. We need to stick to the issues. And I shared with one of the commentators earlier this morning that this is nothing more than a kerfuffle and a distraction to try and get us off track. And this is purely the agenda of the media to try and get us to lose track of what this election is all about. And the fact that they are laying the groundwork to usher in Hillary Clinton, who has done a countless number of corrupt things and lied, and we all know what the list is. Sorry, I'm a little bit tired. I haven't had any coffee this morning. This has just been insane. But I want you to know that these campuses are just riddled with these kids that have been indoctrinated into this liberal thought. I've been talking to a lot of these students as I've been in the front line over here in front of the news set, which I'm about to show you, just making conversation with these kids. And, most of them have not had a job. And if they do, it's part-time. None of them have probably had to pay taxes, buy a home, run a everyday life or business like most of us have, and they just are clueless, and they're voting for Hillary. And they are out here cheering on the media. It's just crazy, and they're trying, you'll love this. A little bit ago, this woman walked past me, and she came up to me when she saw me holding up a Trump sign, and she said, "I just want you to know," really nasty, "I just want you to know that the Trump train has derailed." And she had the audacity to poke me in the arm. And all I said to her was, "Do not touch me." These are the people that we're dealing with. I'm just saying, oh my gosh. So I'm about to flip the camera around because I want you to see the crowd. And by the way, this is just for MSNBC. Okay, this was my post today. And I'm in front of MSNBC. There's another stage for CNN. There's another stage for Fox News. There's another station I'm missing. But anyway, this is just utter insanity. And then tonight, of course, we'll have I don't have credentials to be actually in the debate tonight, but they're going to have what they call a spin room where all the media people will be. And that'll be interesting. Based on what I've already heard today, this is going to be an interesting night. I hope Trump sticks to the issues. I hope he stays focused on why he is the GOP nominee. Because, he's in the saddle. We put him in the saddle because we don't want the status quo. And they're trying to take our eye off the ball of why he became the GOP nominee. And that is because of the economy, because of sovereignty, because we want borders, because we're being lied to by Congress and other corruption that's going on in our government. Overregulation is just taken root. And government's out of control, all these things. That's why Trump is in the saddle, and he needs to stay focused on that. No one that I've talked to who's here to support Trump gives a flip what he said 11 years ago. We all say stupid stuff, and everyone's trying to, in the media, is just spoon-feeding that to all these Hillary voters to get these sound bites. It is just such an interesting process. So without further ado, I'm going to flip the camera around so you can see what's going on here. You ready? Brace yourself. Okay. Mike Pence ducking the press. He was initially supposed to go yesterday to Wisconsin, where the Speaker of the House was having that rally, then didn't go, and reportedly told Donald Trump, "You're on your own here for the first 48 hours. I can't defend this." So he's hunkered down. But in a practical sense, there's no way to replace Donald Trump on the ballot unless he chooses to leave the ballot. The ballots have been really
not only that, but there was Mike Pence made the decision that the Wisconsin event would turn into if he did.
And then he was just like, yeah, especially for those places at the end, where like there's a I can't press. I know, at first I was like,
I gotta go after you.
Do you mind if I interview you?
yeah, sure.
Why are you voting for Hillary in this election?
More than anything, I am not voting for Trump, and I don't think any woman could support Trump, especially after what he said yesterday. And I think that more than anything, he is a horrible person, and if you can vote for him, then I don't know where your morals are. So Hillary Clinton has morals, and she is going to do better things for women than Trump could ever do.
Have you ever said anything you regret saying
In life?
in life? Or done anything you regret?
Yes, I guess so.
Okay.
But she's not running
But
for president.
I'm not running for president, and I didn't do it repeatedly.
But neither did Trump. See,
He
said
did do
this
it
11
repeatedly.
years ago.
Right, but
And he said that he wasn't running for president 11 years ago.
I don't think that
I don't
excuses
think-
his behavior at all.
Well, I disagree.
Okay, I respectfully disagree.
So, the issues are the economy. Do you think the economy is great right now?
No, but I don't think Trump could.
What do you think Hillary Clinton's going to do to fix the economy?
I think compared to where we were 8 years ago, the economy has come a long way.
In what way?
We were in a recession 8 years ago, and we are no longer, and I don't know what Trump...
So, what year are you in college?
I'm a junior.
What are you studying?
I'm studying psychology and international studies.
Okay. Do you have plans to, what do you plan to do for a career when you, or a
I
job
plan
when
to
you get out?
probably join the Peace Corps when I graduate.
Okay, all right. That's very noble. So, I just, what exactly do you think is going better about the economy? Because my husband's a home builder, and the economy is terrible for him. Missouri is 48th in job growth. The economy is not great here.
This is just me actually curious.
Sure.
What do you think, what will Trump do for the economy?
Well,
I'm curious.
I know that he will lower taxes to stimulate the economy and reward success instead of punish success, which is what creates jobs. And we need job growth in our country right now because we're shipping all of our jobs overseas. So just that alone, and I think we should enforce the laws that we have for the borders. What is your issue on immigration?
On immigration, I think that it's violating people's human rights to kick them out of the country.
Seriously? Well,
Yes.
they're welcome to come here. They just need to come here legally.
Yes, but building a wall isn't going to help that.
We need to enforce the laws that we have in place,
I
and
don't-
building a wall will help.
Okay, I
Wow.
don't think I really want to talk about
okay,
this
you don't want to
anymore.
talk about it anymore? All right. Well,
No.
thank you for your time.
What? Gosh, it's recorded.
And already we had Donald Brown polling in Pennsylvania and Florida, which went down on that.
I was in the motorcade for sure. they're like, oh, like.
Do you mind if I interview you guys? Oh. Are you voting for Hillary?
Yes. I am neutral.
You're neutral. What sign are you
I will
holding?
vote. I will vote.
You will vote?
Yes.
Who do you plan to vote
I
for?
am not sure who I will vote for.
Okay. Who are you voting for?
Hillary.
And may I ask, what is the platform that you are supporting with your vote for Hillary?
I feel that socially she has a very inclusive platform. Rather than trying to oppress the rights of others, she tries to improve the rights of others. And then also kind of like economically in terms of leveling the economic playing field. I know a lot of people try to say that she's part of the elite class that she's trying to bring down. But at the same time, I really feel like as somebody who needs financial aid to afford going to this university. I feel like she really, really cares about me and my family in terms of helping us to have same chances as everybody else.
So what do you plan to do when you graduate from college? What are you studying?
I'm pre-med, so I'm planning on
Pre-med?
going to medical school.
Okay. What year are you in college?
I'm a sophomore.
Gotcha. How do you think Obamacare would affect your career as a doctor?
I have actually talked to my friend has a dad who's a rheumatologist, and I've actually talked to him about Obamacare and how that's kind of impacted the healthcare world. So honestly speaking, I don't know enough to speak truly to it, but I am really, really interested in trying to learn more as I do try to make my way into the field of medicine.
So do you think the economy is booming and great after 8 years of Obama or 7 years of Obama?
I don't really think that it's booming and great. I do think that it's better than I do think that we were better than we were 8 years ago. I read something the other day saying how we've had job growth has been increasing for the longest it's ever been in American history. And,
really?
Yes. So
I have not read that. In fact, I can tell you that my husband, who is a builder, has really been suffering because the economy, there's no, home starts are down, fewer people own their homes. Did you know that 42% of Americans are on food stamps?
I did not know that.
Yes, 42% of Americans are on food stamps. Did you know that regulation is choking out the freedom for farmers to grow and raise our food?
I did kind of know that.
Did you know that?
Yes,
and that is a concern. We should all be very worried about making sure that our food is safe and
also,
domestic.
don't you think that it's important to look at companies like Monsanto, who are actually choking farmers and creating regulations and actually they're corrupting the government in the form that they're kind of making it so that these farmers, yes, the policies might be bad for farmers, but also Monsanto, big industries.
I'm talking about the family farmer.
Yeah, well,
okay, 98% of agriculture in the United States is the family farmer.
Right,
okay?
I know.
And the family farmer is getting destroyed. And so, did you read the article recently that the United States is shipping chicken to be processed in China?
That is fascinating.
Yeah.
But I also think
these are things that need to stop. And I believe Donald Trump as a president will shut that down.
Do you think that Donald Trump will offer a lot to us socially? How do you think that he will affect the culture in the United States?
Well,
How
you
do
know
you
what?
Think that
the
do
culture.
you have any daughters?
I do, actually.
How would you like Donald Trump looking at your daughter and saying, "Oh, look at her legs. Oh, I would love to kiss her."
You know what?
How would you like?
Men say that stuff all the time. And quite frankly,
is that man our president of the United States?
You know what? Vulgarity does not hold a candle to treason. And quite honestly, I could never vote for Hillary Clinton because she has committed already treasonous acts on our country and our sovereignty.
I am not saying that Hillary Clinton is a perfect candidate.
Okay.
But I am saying that Trump has a lot of negatives that I don't think that you are acknowledging. I think that you should think about how he would speak to your daughter and how he would treat the women in your family. And
I'm a woman.
How to treat you.
I'm
Exactly.
a woman.
I was just about to say
that. You know
that.
what? I've worked for a lot of men in my career. And you know what? I have no problem that when men who say things like that, we've got to, this is all about self-reliance and taking care of yourself. And then don't give them, the opportunity, stand up for yourself and don't put up with stuff like that. But just because he says that doesn't mean just because he says something like that 11 years ago when he wasn't even running for president doesn't mean that he's not qualified.
Okay.
What is it that you specifically think?
Have you ever said anything you regret in your life?
Yes, but I have never said to a woman behind her back, in front of her, that I'm looking at her legs, I will kiss any woman that comes up to me, and that I will grab her by the pussy.
Can I be honest with you? I've heard a lot of women say really vulgar and inappropriate things.
Sure.
And I am, just because Hillary Clinton is a woman, people seem to be voting for her. Hello.
Hi,
we're gathering a crowd.
I just wanted to catch what you were saying.
Come on in.
No, that's okay. I don't really want to be interviewed. I was
really?
Just
But you're videoing me.
I was just
Gotcha.
interested. Yeah, because you said men say that kind of stuff all the time. We're on a college campus. 1 in 5 of these women here will be assaulted by the time that they graduate. So as another woman to woman, I just don't know how you can.
You know what?
And that's honestly all I have
am
to
also
say.
the mother of a daughter. Oh, okay. Thanks for walking away. Dump and run. Dump and run.
I think it was nice talking
to you. Are you done?
Yeah,
okay,
I think
well, I
we're
appreciate your time.
Thank you very
I think
much.
I know where you stand. Great. Super. Anybody else? Who's my next victim? Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good.
Good. What would you like to share?
What is this for?
I am asking Hillary voters. Are you voting for Hillary Clinton?
Yes.
Okay. I'm just curious. What is the major platform that you are supporting for Hillary Clinton for president?
Something that I'm very supportive. I'm very supportive of all of Hillary's progressive policies, like raising the minimum wage and increasing taxes for top 1%. And I also feel like not only does she have these progressive ideals that she's shown throughout her career, she also has the know-how to get things done. Like you can look through her Senate record and
Like
there are
what?
plenty.
What has she
Like,
done?
in the Senate, I know. I can't remember which Republican senator it was, but she did get a. I can't remember the specifics. She partnered up with a Republican senator to pass some kind of funding for a certain childhood disease. I can honestly not remember the specifics. And
How does it make you feel that she left soldiers in Benghazi to die
I think that's not
as Secretary of State?
I think there's plenty of evidence to show that it wasn't like the issues in Benghazi, the terrorist attack on Benghazi was not directly her fault, and there are plenty of things that happened under George W. Bush's administration that were plenty worse than anything
No,
that
I'm
happened
just
in
talking
Benghazi.
about Hillary here.
Okay, I'm just saying, like,
Sure.
if you're going to criticize Hillary, like, you should definitely criticize all the stuff that happened under George Bush's administration.
I am not here to support George Bush at all.
Okay, then we agree.
That is true.
I think there's plenty of stuff. There's been plenty of evidence shown throughout the multi-million-dollar investigation of Hillary Clinton's of the Benghazi attack that shows that Hillary Clinton has no direct wrongdoing in the incident.
What do you think she's going to do to stimulate the economy?
I think, well, I know she has a very specific plan to increase infrastructure, and one of the big things that she wants to do is increase infrastructure spending in green energy.
And so, like, green energy is in, like, windmills and
As
that
in,
kind of thing?
as in, like, solar power and that kind of, and, like, more energy efficient thing.
I think Obama tried that early on in his administration, didn't he?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
there was a solar power company that failed. And so what is your stance on lowering taxes to increase and stimulate job growth?
Personally, I understand how that works for corporate taxes. I understand if like it's much more understandable to me. Like if you want to say decrease corporate taxes to increase job growth. But first of all, I think that only works when you do incentives to make sure that the money that the corporations are